Hamisi, I also want to pick your brains on the same. Was this really supposed to be an act of parliament or just regulations as is? And what is the place of parliament in appropriating such a fund? Because, I mean, think about it. This is a new fund. It is something new, and it's just passing through a regulation without really parliament's input at the end of the day.
Yes, so I told you, Doreen, from the beginning that there are quite a number of questions, legal questions, administrative questions, and even political questions that surround this idea. It's a very good idea, and I would wish that it is done properly so that it benefits more people. So we have that angle of new project. We have that issue of and making sure that the legal aspect has been taken care of in terms of legislation. But I also want to say, in a bigger project like this one, the way I think it may not be the way the president and other people think about it, but a bigger project like this, you need to have a pilot. I wish the president says we're launching today, we're doing a pilot for the next 3-4 months, because December is coming. If you give me the money today, it will be Christmas and also school fees in January. We have a pilot, kind of a sample from a number of counties that they receive this fund and say, how is the return? Because that will inform us, inform the even administrators that this is a best way. And then the things that we learn, we can come and say, how do we correct this one before it is sent to many people? Identification. Who is going, if it is launched today, who is going to be identified as the recipient? Who are these involved? We have seen the procedures of the Kenyans. If you bring it to the local level, there will be local interests. Will the people get information, the right people get the information, or those people who are able will be able to get it? You look at low-cost housing. It is given to the lowest, and then those guys sell it again, or they pass it again to those people who are able. So there's so many social, ethical, legislative, administrative questions that should be answered or should be looked at. Let it be launched, let it be piloted, and let's see what will happen. How about those other funds that are there? Are we combining all of them so that we have one system of funding the low? If I use the concept of my brother, the lowest of the low, of the Kenyans, the hustlers. I have a lot of questions, but it's a very good project. I don't know how we can be able to influence that. I'm more happy to pilot it immediately in a number of counties. Don't forget Mombasa when you are piloting it.
Okay, I hear you, Hamisi. I hear you, Hamisi Mboga. I mean, that's a very good point you're raising there, that how about we pilot it first before we actually fully launched it out to the market.